So on March 10th, Boca Raton didn't just vote. The result of that vote was really a message sent to every developer considering Boca Raton. That $4 billion One Boca project, the one to overhaul the downtown campus, well, you know, is now officially dead. But if you've lived here as long as I have, that really shouldn't be a surprise. From that rejection of the high-density downtown hub to even the shutdown of the Boca Surf Park at Sugar Sand Park, the pattern is clear. Boca Raton is drawing a line in the sand. I'm Adam Gutmann, and today we're going to take a look at why our city is choosing to be a sanctuary rather than the next Miami or Orlando. Let's start by taking a look at the math, because the numbers don't have a bias. While buildings like ALINA residences in Boca Raton focus on sprawling luxury, the City Hall proposal focused on vertical efficiency. ALINA sits at about 33 units per acre. It feels like Boca. It feels open. The proposed City Hall project, 700 residential apartments and a 180 hotel room on 7.8 acres. So we were looking at over 110 units per acre, 3 times the density of ALINA. Even Palmetto Promenade, which many locals feel is the current traffic tipping point for downtown, is only 67 units per acre. The community realized that flooding the market with too much supply and too much density could possibly dilute the value of everything around. And more importantly, once you give it away, you can't get that space back. If you want to know really why people were so fired up about that, just take a look at Aletto Downtown Boca, the one right next to Tower 155. They're talking about tearing down Meisner Plaza and replacing it with a 12-story building squeezed onto just 1.4 acres. And let's be real, if you own a condo in Tower 155 and you have that northern-facing unit with a view looking straight down Meisner over those beautiful royal palm trees and straight on through to the amphitheater, well, that view is slated to be gone. And so will the monetary value that that view added to your unit, because without the premium view, you can't charge the premium price. And this really isn't just about downtown. Like I mentioned before, look at the Boca Surf Park proposal at Sugar Sand Park. A world-class wave pool. Sounds like a massive amenity to me. But the community saw the same red flags: traffic on Military Trail and the loss of park space. By rejecting the wave park, rejecting the 100-year lease downtown, and pushing back on that density at Aletto, Boca signals that we are a sanctuary. We aren't Miami, where density is the goal. We aren't Orlando, where tourism is the driver. We are a low-density, high-prestige enclave. So the real question is, where do we go from here? The One Boca plan is officially gone. But we still need a new police station and a new city hall. And without developer funding, residents and taxpayers are going to have to foot the bill. So the city will likely pivot over to municipal bonds. And yes, we'll see a small impact on our tax bills, but in exchange, we maintain 100% ownership. We get a green, park-centric evolution, if you will, as opposed to a high-rise revolution. Historically speaking, with examples of cities like Charleston or Naples, when they refuse to flood their markets with supply, they actually create a stability premium. And because we aren't adding 1,000 new units overnight, our existing home values become more exclusive and they grow. I've spent years locally helping people buy and sell real estate, and I can absolutely tell you that Boca Raton is not staying as it was. It's growing, but it's doing so at its own pace and on its own terms, which is exactly the reason that people love Boca Raton. What are your thoughts about the current state of Boca development? Please drop a comment below. And if you're seeking the service of a professional real estate agent in Boca Raton or the surrounding areas, give me a call. I'm Adam Gutmann, and I look forward to seeing you around town.